Hello. Red-headed Riding Hood here. Red for short. I might be posting this on YouTube again. But what I'm gonna do is read to you my Substack post, which was also a Facebook post. 11 years later post on Facebook. You know those things on Facebook that pop up like a picture 11 years later and it asks you to post a picture from now? Well, usually I ignore those things, but this day I didn't. It was from earlier this year. This post is from April 23rd. And I have a picture of me. I will try and insert the photo here. A picture of me protesting as the Statue of Liberty in Poway. And then what the picture that popped up was my middle daughter's soccer team from Peach County High. And this is what I wrote. My kids do not realize I am a different person now. 11 years ago, I was a mom and a wife. My whole life revolved around my children and the soccer, my husband, my church. I didn't even have self. I was trying to though. I was writing poetry about God. That's where my book, The Seven-Story Tree, came from. I was writing about God. I was trying to get people, quote unquote, saved still. Something happened with one of our children, and I can't go into it, but things were always eroding between me and my husband and me and my children. And when this crisis happened with one of our children, that was the final straw that broke the camel's back. It was kind of simultaneously. I left the Republican Party because of Trump. I said, hell no. And I began leaving my marriage for 2 years. I lived in the house with him and we were separated. Then for 2 years, I was out of the house and we were finally divorced in 2018. It was very difficult because especially my oldest two children were, and I believe still are, very angry about the divorce. So there's that. And really, I feel like all of my children have been are angry at me, and some of them, although it's suppressed, are angry at their dad also. So it was simultaneously, and I left the Republican Party because of Trump, and I began leaving my marriage for 2 years. I lived in the house with him, and we were separated, and then for 2 years I was out of the house, and we were finally divorced in 2018. In 2020, I left Georgia, and I continued to evolve. In 2019 is when I left the church. I was agnostic for 2 years. I was almost an atheist. I returned to faith in 2021, September 7th to be exact. I feel happy to have faith in a higher power, and I really feel like God, the universe, he, she, whatever the word for them is, has guided me this whole entire journey and helped me even when I was saying, fuck you, God. So the other picture that I shared was Claire Bear's soccer team at Peach County High 2015. And this is what I said about that. When she learned to bend it like Beckham, it would have been cool if she got a soccer scholarship to college, but instead she entered the U.S. Army. She graduated top of her class in her specialized training. I was so proud of her, but the person whose praise she has wanted and craved so much, he's never that impressed. He didn't even go, her father didn't even go to her specialized training graduation. And she pretended like she didn't really care, but she really did. She was upset. I could see it on her face. So I'm totally a different person now with a totally different new life. I let all my children go, even the one who lives with me. And it's bittersweet, but I feel free and I feel at peace. Oh, look, I did some writing today. Thanks for listening. And I finally saved someone, me. All right. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.